But we know that
Good evening, everyone. We begin tonight with breaking news out of southeast North Dakota. WDAY has learned the police chief of Lemoore has been arrested and tonight is in the Stutzman County Jail.
WDAY 6 reporter Becky Parker joins us live with what we've learned so far. Becky?
Dana, Kirsten, details are few right now, but we know that Lemoore Police Chief James G. Watson was booked in the Stutzman County Jail within the last few hours. Authorities tell us the charge against the 52-year-old chief is gross sexual imposition, but weren't able to elaborate. We expect to learn more tomorrow when the formal criminal complaint is released. We do know the BCI made the arrest, possibly in western North Dakota, and we've reached out to the BCI for comment as well as to the Lemoore Police Department, but haven't heard back. We will follow any new developments and bring them to you on WDAY and WDAY.com. Reporting live, Becky Parker, WDAY 6 News.
Police chief still collecting paycheck after arrest for 50 counts of child rape. By Jack Burns, July 2, 2017. Lemoore, ND 51-year-old Lemoore Police Chief James G. Watson has been arrested and charged with raping a child under the age of 15. While the small-town police chief sits in jail awaiting trial, he's still getting paid. It's safe to say most companies would have immediately fired an employee the very minute that worker got arrested for raping a small child. But as the Free Thought Project has reported on numerous occasions, police officers often receive special treatment. Not only do they frequently get a slap on the wrist for serious felonies such as Watson is alleged to have committed, but they often get to keep their jobs and their salary. As Watson was testifying in a DUI case at the county courthouse, investigators arrested and charged him with numerous sex crimes against a child. He was charged with statutory rape and sexual abuse of a child in 3 different counties. The abuse is believed to have occurred from 2011 to 2013. According to the West Fargo Pioneer advertisement. In both Stark and Golden Valley counties, he's charged with a felony count of continuous sexual abuse of a child under the age of 15. In Hettinger County, he's charged with 3 felony counts of gross sexual imposition. None of the published news stories give any indication as to the identity of the children, but the charge of continuous sexual abuse seems to indicate the sex crimes were not random. Describing the severity of the abuse, Watson is accused of victimizing a child on a weekly basis over several years. Read more, you need to beat this boy. Cops force grandma to beat disabled grandson with belt. The abuse appears to have occurred when Watson was not a licensed peace officer. He did not graduate police officer training school until 2014, yet was subsequently hired with little to no experience in 2015 as Lemoore's chief. Incidentally, he is the only police officer in the small town as well. In recent history, it's the town's second catastrophic failure in hiring a police officer who would not abide by the same laws he was supposed to have enforced. In 2010, the former lone police officer, 22-year-old Kyle McKee, was also embroiled in pedophilia. He pleaded guilty to a felony count of gross sexual imposition involving a 14-year-old girl. In light of the recent arrest of the town's only police officer, it may be time for Lemoore's residents to take matters into their own hands and form a civil watch patrol. It seems they'd have better luck policing themselves than hiring pedophile cops. The city's attorney, Kim Rader-Macker, addressed the town's concerns with reporters. The city council this morning held a special meeting to discuss the status of this matter. There's still so much that we don't know at this point. So, under advice of council, they did place him on administrative leave with pay pending further investigation into the matter. Watson has been charged with a Class A felony which carries a maximum penalty of life in prison without the possibility of parole. He currently sits in Stark County Jail awaiting trial. According to WDAY News 6, which reviewed court documents, the accused pedophile police officer committed at least 50 sex acts against the child. Nevertheless, Lemoore citizens are having a hard time believing their chief could do such a thing. Read more, you need to beat this boy. Cops force grandma to beat disabled grandson with belt. Jessica Harris said her children are in the same grade as Watson's. She told reporters, "The little interaction I've had with him, he's always been friendly or helpful, kind. Everybody is in shock, they don't know what to think. You know, you don't want to make any judgments until the facts come out. I'm sickened really. I'm the mother of 6 kids, I have grandchildren. And my heart hurts for the victim, for his children and wife. I couldn't imagine even what they are going through."
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.